Julianos is the god of wisdom and logic. Usually associated with magic, he is often revered by wizards. He is a shrine in the Temple of Divines, in Solitude. Tamriel's Fighters Guild has no presence in Skyrim. Instead, warriors seeking adventure and kinship may join the companions in Whiterun. Heavy armor, a fierce warrior's second skin that can make the difference between victory and a truly painful death. But one shouldn't even think about wearing such armor without being accustomed to it. Peryite is the Daedric Prince of Tasks, Order, and Pestilence. He is considered one of the weakest of the princes, despite being depicted as a dragon. Alright guys, so welcome back to Skyrim Sundays. If you remember last time, I really just, No, Jari, I do not trust Argonians. So I introduced you guys to some of the mods that we would be using and stuff like that. We didn't get a whole lot accomplished other than really just explaining that. We did do the notification, unfortunately, of Angeline's daughter being dead from the Imperial Army. Other than that, we're going to continue to go through this. We're going to explore outside of Solitude a little bit. Can't promise we're not going to die a bunch, because unfortunately that's how it is with this Requiem mod. But we're going to see how it goes, alright? I also apologize ahead of time, guys, if my voice goes in and out, especially while I'm trying to do the Khajiit voice. I've been a little bit sick lately, had a raw throat and stuff, so I'm going to do my best, but bear with me, please. Alright, let's see what trouble we can get into out here.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
How do I go about joining the Imperial Legion?
There's no greater honor than to serve. If you're serious about enlisting, speak to Legate Rika in Castle Dower.
Okay.
Alright then.
Thank you for your service. Alright, so we're going to go down, and we're actually going to take the cart, since of course we can't fast travel or anything. I'm going to take the cart and go to Whiterun. And the reason I'm going to go to Whiterun is because it is such a familiar location. Yes, I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
It is such a familiar location, and so you guys will definitely be able to see some of the graphical overhauls and things that change from Whiterun in the vanilla version to Whiterun in this modded version. I would like to go to Whiterun.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
He's very impatient. Gosh, my throat, guys. Still just a lowly level 1. It takes a while to level up with this new Requiem. Alright, as you guys see, I mean, instantly you've got a market out here, you've got a lot more buildings and stuff, and then of course you got your stables, and you got going up to Whiterun itself. I'm going to run back here and see if this giant is back here, and if so, we can go ahead and help knock him out real quick. Yep, there he is. I can't promise I'm going to be much good, because, you know, with my obvious lack of abilities, it's probably not going to be the greatest, but let's see what we can do. I'm going to get let's try to get one swing in at least so we can say that we helped.
You're good at that. Good enough.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
Thank you. But what is a shield brother?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Can I join you?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
All right. So this is what I was talking about in the last video. If you look on the upper left corner, you can see how when I'm picking these plants, I'm getting a lot more than just one out of them like I had been in vanilla Skyrim. And that's basically just because, you know, if you pick a potato plant, you're not just going to get one potato out of it, and so forth and so on with the other types of crops that you have. I'm just going to run around and do this real quick just to make a little bit of good money. Because one perk, and I'm sure it wasn't intentional. Oh, hold up. Batteries were going crazy on me for a second. Alright. I'm sure it wasn't intentional, but it made it to where you can actually earn a lot of money picking crops. And then just, like, picking them, turning around, selling it to the farmers. Because instead of, you know, only picking, like, say, 8 leeks, you're picking potentially a lot more than that, so... You'll be able to see in a second how you can make quite a bit of money off of it. And of course, you know, there's wheat over there and all that. But just to show you guys what I was talking about, let's come over here where he is. Let's pick these cabbages. I know what you guys are thinking. You guys are like, man, this is some exciting, compelling video. And you're right.
There's a nip in the air.
But
cold won't be good for my crops.
this goes back to what I was talking about before, about how at first, especially when we're starting out, because of Requiem, it does start out pretty slow. So unfortunately, you guys are going to have to bear with me. Alright.
I have some potatoes to sell.
Honest pay for honest work.
I have leeks to sell.
Honest pay for honest work.
I have cabbage to
Pay for
sell.
honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Alright, so I'll leave the wheat picking and all that stuff for another time. For right now, I'm just going to go up into Whiterun so I can show you what we're looking at as far as up there goes. But as I was saying earlier, when you come into Whiterun, for you guys that are familiar with the vanilla version, you already know what it generally looks like. And this is not generally what it looks like. You know, this time you're running into a full-blown marketplace that you've got extra stalls, extra NPCs, you've got houses out here. And they're fully fledged houses. I'm not going to try to break in. But they're fully fleshed out houses. You've got stable areas, all of that stuff. And that's something that you definitely don't have in the vanilla version. So as you can see, it's very much expanded upon. And you'll see even more whenever we actually get into Whiterun up here. Hey, you guys haven't set up your camp yet. I will see what you have to sell, though.
Come and see what is for sale, traveler.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Fortune smiles upon this meeting.
The air is so clear in Skyrim.
Can you
I can see forever.
train me to sneak?
They'll never see you coming.
That is the plan, my sister.
Level up. Alright. Level up real quick. And if you look, this is what I was talking about before with the perks. Let's see. Let me see if I can find... what were we working on before? Oh, okay. Alchemy, yeah. Sorry, it's been a little bit since I made that last video. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. If you remember in the last video, I said that when I backed out and came back in, it would show a different quality. But see, it says, with this rank, through obscure knowledge, you can now enhance your mixtures and craft alchemistic powders at Smelter. Besides, your sensory organs have become very keen, thus you determine all the alchemical properties of consumed ingredients. So now whenever you eat an ingredient, instead of just being able to tell one of the properties, you get to tell all four, so that really builds into your abilities in alchemy.
With us. Khajiits wares, if you have coin.
Well, Khajiit has coin, so let's see what wares you have. I will take a look. Would you, perchance, like to buy some potions? I will sell you some potions. I will not sell you any of my ingredients, though. I do need those for my potions. Thank you so very kindly.
Until our next meeting, if such is fated.
May your travels be filled with warm sands, my friend.
Alright, coming into Whiterun here, everything's still kind of standard, looks the same. This is actually a good example. You could talk, when I was talking about the graphical overload before, you can definitely see the increase in detail when it comes to the brickwork, when it comes to the gates and stuff like that. And even when it comes to the far off textures, if you look at the trees, it definitely does have a lot higher graphical quality to it.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make storm.
Alright, so one thing I'm definitely going to do right now, and this is just to get rid of it and also to build some coin, I'm going to go in here to Arcadia's Cauldron. I'm going to do some alchemy work, and as we did last time, just as I'm making potions, just like any time that I'm doing blacksmith work or anything, as soon as I enter the menu, I'm going to edit. I'm going to skip ahead until I'm leaving the menu. If you guys would like to see how I actually make the potions, which I don't know anybody would, but if you would, just let me know down below and I'll start keeping that stuff in. But otherwise, I just feel like that's probably something that you guys don't really care about. So I will see you guys after I get done making this, alright? Alright, welcome back. And just to show you guys what I was talking about, I'm going to open up this items menu. And when we're looking at the ingredients here, with like Dragon's Tongue here, for instance, you don't have any of the properties discovered. You just eat one of them, and now you know all four of the properties, and you can do the same with anything. As long as you eat it, it can tell you exactly what you need to know so you can make your potions a little bit better. Alright, anyways, let's see if we can sell some stuff to her.
Pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home. So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Yes, I am. I fancy myself an alchemist. Not a very good alchemist, but I am an alchemist.
Alright.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Alright, let's see if, just like last time, let's see if we can accomplish one short little mission before we leave for the day. That way we can at least feel like we accomplished something. So we're going to come over here to Carlota, and we're going to go through
chose
we're gonna go through her mission set, alright?
Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the better.
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Is someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast.
So, what if I talk to this Mikhail?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
These claws certainly would.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is an
I
ode
got
to
the green
Skyrim's
mug around here
staunch
somewhere.
protectors.
I want that fool Mikhail.
To our
Watch
youth.
what you're doing.
If it's a lady you're looking for, you best look elsewhere. Once Mikhail gets them, they're got.
You need to leave Carlota Valencia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
That sounds awfully rapey, so since she's not yours, let's stop this nonsense, shall we?
What did you just say? All I heard was a sound of jealousy.
Leave her alone, or else.
I don't have to take that from you. You're as good as dead. Come on.
Let's fight.
Please, someone.
Let's fight. Stand up.
Who taught you to fight?
Get up.
Hands up!
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that.
Now you leave Carlota alone, or this gets worse.
You win. On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
She'd better not if you know what's good for you.
Alright, one thing I want to point out before we close this out is that, as you notice, my health is not regenerating, and it's part of what we were talking about, that
I've got a hungry dog
that
to feed, so
it's more realistic and more immersive. So, just something that I'm sure you can hear the heartbeat and stuff like that. That's not going to get any better unless I take some potions.
Mikhail will not be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that loot player to stop chasing me?
I told you I would.
I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Thanks for the business.
Thank you.
Alright, let's see if I have anything. I don't think I do. So, carrot, 5 stamina and magicka, 5 stamina and magicka. So, yeah, I don't have anything for that. She's still open? She is. See how much a health potion costs from her.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, you look rather pale. Could be ataxia.
Please.
Quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
I need a health potion.
You're interested in my potions and
Yes,
ingredients?
very obviously. That is why I asked. You have nothing here to help me heal. You are
Come back anytime.
not any helpful. As much as it pains me to say, I will see if Belethor has anything good.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second.
That actually does not surprise me at all, you creepy
A
bastard.
bit of this and a bit bit of that.
You have no potions. No potions.
Do come back.
Hopefully not if I can help it.
All right, guys. Well, looks like that is where we're going to end for the day. And our next quest is going to be to try and find a health potion, or we may go up to Dragon's Reach and just buy a spell tome and learn to heal ourselves. I guess we'll see. But all that said, thank you guys for joining me for episode 2. Next week, we'll see episode 3. And until next time, this is the Amazing Bacon, and I'll talk to you guys later.